Gonna watch Little Bees. I know I haven't made a video in a week. That's because I bought Mario Maker because I recently got my Nintendo Switch, and Mario Maker is very addicting, so you can't blame me. Nico BBQ also had this issue. And we'll just watch this pile of trash. Names of Satan. Satan's Brazilian name. The brinquedo.
Oh, Beanard, my
Beanard? Oh, no, not Sid, not Simon. I know I just chose 3 words that sound exactly the same. Beanard! By the way, you're going to hear lots of bee references in this video, so you've been warned. If you're allergic to bee references, click away from this video, because this is not good. Yes.
Dear boy, what are you doing here? You shouldn't be buzzing around in the flowers. You're supposed to be a soldier someday. And besides, you should be in class. Go back to school.
You've told me 1,000,000 times, but it's just, I can't stop. I gotta make honey. I'm good at it, and I'm not gonna stop until the whole world knows how good. As for being a soldier, I'm too little. I'm useless to them. But here, with all these flowers, I got a special nectar for each of them.
You're too much. Listen to me. If the queen knew you were even thinking about breaking ranks, you'd be squished. Stop playing with the nectar. I'll take that, and let's...
Okay, what are you thinking, Video Brinquedo? Making a Video Brinquedo cinematic universe ready to rival Marvel any moment. Cause stop giving me Ratatouille references. By the way, I'm planning to review that movie. I am. And I will. And if anyone thinks I won't, just let me know. I'll probably be playing Mario Maker. I'll probably be playing Mario Maker by then.
get you to school, okay? Don't think you're getting off easy.
Oh,
I'll tell Lady Abeluska that you cut class.
No, please. She's gonna freak. I'm in enough trouble with her as it is. She'll put me in detention and then she'll lecture me to death.
You wouldn't be punished if you did as you were told. Just behave like everyone else. And you should know better than to leave the hive on your own. It's much too dangerous.
After all, it's the only source of entertainment that's left.
All right, class. Let's review. What is the key to a strong hive?
Working together and doing our part, Lady Abeluska. No.
And eliminating all sexual harassment. What? I watched the news.
Your place.
Know your place. And each hive has how many queens?
One queen.
How many workers does it take to make honey?
It takes between 15 and 80,000.
And why do we have so many soldiers?
So that they keep the hive safe. Yeah, fight, fight, fight. And if anybody tries to mess with this hive, we'll swarm them. Yeah.
That's absolutely right, Beauty. All right, class.
B reference number 1. Told you. You should have been warned.
Pay attention. When should soldier bees make our delicious honey?
Yeah, sure, but think outside the hexagon. Try to imagine. Just suppose a
Enough
soldier...
of your daydreaming, Beanard. What is a drone?
A drone is the kind of thing that people use remote controls to fly on. You mean... Sorry, teacher, I failed at you.
What's a drone?
As a drone, you might be fortunate enough to date the princess. That's what I'm talking about. She will be mine.
Oh, so bees marry princesses, and then they become kings. Man, bees have really sad lives in this movie. Bees have, like, the saddest life ever.
Keep it down.
Drones are so way gross. Don't even think about it. Listen, I have dreams, ambitions, and nearly limitless wealth. Whatever I want, I'm gonna get.
Gosh, being a princess sure sounds nice. If I was a princess, I would have a huge party and invite the whole hive to celebrate. And since everybody would be there, naturally the prince would be too. And we would dance and be filled with happiness. Then he'd give me a big ring, we'd be married and live happily ever after. That's my dream. So why can't I be a princess if I want to? It doesn't seem fair.
I'm just a worker, but I want to be a soldier. I know I have what it takes. Just look at me. I've got the strongest stinger in the hive.
Can't she be?
We haven't changed the way we've done things for over
but if
42
you
million
sting
years.
it, then
And
you
we're
will-
not about to start, no matter...
But if you sting someone, you will die. So, yeah. Bees in this world are also idiots. I forgot that. But yet again, it comes from a boy who says he read the entire My the Bee book.
What you bees want to be. Do you understand, Beanard?
See? What a bee wants to be. See the reference? See the puns? They're already affecting you, aren't they?
I'm sorry, Lady Evoluska. I promise it won't happen again.
You don't know what I can bring. Watch your blood, you'll taste my sting. Present stingers. And hop, 2, 3, hop, 2, 3, 4, hop, 2, 3, hop, 2.
He died the next day. R.I.P. Beanard. Rest in peace. I wish that was the end.
Well, I guess you have your whole lives to learn how to do this right.
Yes, sir.
Fortunately, we live in times of peace. Because if we were at war, we'd all be lost. You're a disgrace.
Sir, we are a disgrace, sir.
And you, Beanard, you're not ever going to be a soldier.
Yes, sir. You're absolutely right, sir. Maybe there's some way you could transfer me to the honey production sector, sir.
I see. So, you're a cook.
I don't see anything wrong with being a chef. And why is that less important than being a soldier, sir?
I can't believe you're asking me this. Listen, chef, what are you gonna do when you got a spider looking for a meal? Cook something? No, he'll make a meal out of you. Soldiers make sure that no one in the hive has to make that kind of sacrifice.
I'm sorry, Commander. I didn't mean to be disrespectful. What you do is amazingly brave, but some of us aren't soldiers.
All of you other soldiers are dismissed. But you're not getting off that easy. I think we better run some drills. Sharpen your stinger, son, because you're gonna need it. Now, report to the firing range and stay on target.
Stay on target? How can I stay on target if I can't even get close to it to begin with?
Same with me. But instead of Target, it's Tesco. Oh, you're not talking about the supermarket. This is also a good reference of bad animation. Did you see him move for that entire model? It looks so awkward. He just went... Imagine if I just did this for the whole review. Look. It looks weird, doesn't it? I know it. And two, did you just see there? Another animation error! Scene is basically just the whole Alpha and Omega trilogy in a nutshell.
That's right! Nailed the bullseye on the fly! Uh-huh! Woohoo! Uh-huh! Woohoo!
How many teenagers got triggered when they watched this with their 5-year-olds in 2007? The shit poopers of 1980, 2007. By the way, did you know there's a sequel?
That's great, Beauty.
mess
Nobody even came
is a
close to
sequel
doing
to
that.
this
And we
mess.
spent the whole morning buzzing our wings off. You have a real gift.
Of course I do. My rear
God
is in
hates
gear.
you.
You soldiers can kiss my butt. Seriously, I'm...
Stop sexually harassing him. Jeez. Girlies are so sexual.
Can you help a girl out?
Now that I think about it, your stinger has just made an excellent point. You realize as a worker, your presence here is completely inexcusable.
Yes, but you don't want to get me into any trouble. Misfits like us need to stick together, don't we?
I don't know. I could get into big trouble keeping the secret. You know what a big deal rules are.
This is a mess.
And nobody takes rules more seriously than the army. And what are you doing here? I thought you were supposed to be in cooking class.
I was collecting nectars for my class, and this strange feeling came over me when I saw the target. I couldn't help myself.
Give me a break. You've been practicing on these targets every day after we leave.
Well... Yeah, okay, you're right. Now wait...
That's like stealing something. I swear. Who even manages these bees? I bet one time they stole the HT. I bet one time they stole a Sony TV. As if bees have one. I am an idiot. Slap me, teacher.
You help me get off this thing, please? I'm great at hitting the target, not so great at getting down.
I have trouble with that too. It's okay. I'll get you down from there.
Oh, so your face planting was not getting out of the target. You suck, Beanard. You know what? I'm gonna stop calling you Beanard. You know what I'm gonna call you? A disgrace to life. Satan's pet. That's what I'm calling you now. Satan's pet. That's what you are. Satan's pet.
I can do it myself. It's just easier with a little help. You promise you're going to keep this between you and me, right? The last thing we want is the Queen's honey chef mad at us.
Yeah, he might punish us and make us eat his honey.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Shut up, Ishmael.
Don't worry, I'll keep your secret safe. But in return, you have to promise me not to tell anyone that I'm working on a new recipe for the most delicious honey yet.
That sounds fair. You can do whatever you want. Hey, wait. How do you plan on using the kitchen? Soldiers aren't allowed in there.
That's why you'll be my accomplice.
What? No way! The chef would take a spatula to my head and the Queen would sting me through the heart. And Lady Abeluska, please! The way she lectures, I couldn't take it. Then all my friends would think I was a traitor. I couldn't stand the embarrassment. I'd be so ashamed.
Chill out, girl.
This
I got
should
a
be in
plan.
every school
It won't
detention.
work. I
A
just know this is
TV,
the beginning
DVD
of
of
the end.
Little
I
B
should accept my life's
watching
over.
this
It
while
was
you're
a
doing
good
your
life.
work.
Goodbye, flowers
Pure
and
torture this
fields.
is.
Goodbye, sunshine. Goodbye, friends, even the annoying ones. I bid this cruel world farewell.
You're such a drama queen. So, you like the chef?
No!
Yeah, well, he's gonna make one lousy batch of honey after the other, right? Then he'll force you to eat that sludge and cook it too, unless you help me out.
No!
This
Okay,
is a
tell me your
mess.
plan. I'm totally in.
Can I skip through this? No! This is what detention feels like. I swear, I am regretting choosing this one. This isn't a Sparkplug movie.
Hello, chef.
So if I didn't
How's
come
your cooking
across
going,
this,
sir?
we'll be reviewing
Magnifique!
Penguin's
It's the
Waddle On.
best batch yet!
It's the most
you mind if
rare
I asked you a
Sparkplug
question?
Mm-hmm.
movie.
Ask away. What is it,
You're lucky I am not reviewing Penguin's Waddle On. You're lucky. Because I swear, Mr. Ishmael over here only reviews the trashiest of the trash. So don't go whining over to me going, Ishmael, the video's not good. Well, shut up. Because you're going to review every inch. Soon, you're lucky you're not me. My life is a terrible misery. Got that?
Dear.
Will I ever be able to
God
make
bless
honey as
me,
yummy as
these
yours someday?
Of course, but you need proper inspiration. Would you like a taste of genius?
No, that is thanks, but why waste even one drop of your masterpiece on a silly little bee like me? I just don't think a novice like me is worthy of your genius. I doubt I'll ever be a good cook.
Oh, don't say that. Forgive me, dear. What's your name?
Beauty?
Well, of course, Beauty. But what else?
I swear, one more bee pun, and I'll burn this thing next to my copy of New Super Mario Bros. U for the original Wii U, not the remake. I didn't burn that. The only thing that saved that remake was Toadette. I swear if that wasn't in the remake, I would have never bought it, and if I did, I would have burnt it anyways.
Dear,
Ugh.
you will do well,
All
my
these
sweet.
messages.
Not as good as me, of course. What can I say, mon cher? That's why I'm known as the best chef of all the bees ever. There will never be another chef.
Are you sure about that? Okay, I'll stop.
After me, you remembered so well.
But if I follow your example, work really hard, do my homework, and study every recipe, I could be pretty good.
You would excel, child.
Wow, you're so cool. If I could,
Funny, I
I'd like
did
to stick around
my
after class and use the
GCSEs.
kitchen so I can perfect and refine my
But if I
culinary
did
techniques and
my
become the
maths,
best chef I can
I
be,
would have never
please.
got this
But
job.
of course, my little darling. However, you must clean up after yourself.
Absolutely, sir. I promise that everything will be spotless. You'll never know I was there.
I have a good feeling about this. You will start today by cleaning up after moi. Perhaps I will make you my intern. The next best thing to being a great chef is working for one.
Thank you, sir. That would be fantastic. There's no greater chef than you.
I'll see you later then.
Bye.
Animation error number 2. You see when he was standing? The model just flickered. You should never do that. I swear, how could Video Brinquedo, aka Brazilian name of Satan, not realise that little detail? I swear. I'm not expecting them to be the next Disney. It's just that they're doing such crappy design flaws. I swear, even as I bet my little brother you can do better than this.
I can't
Needs
believe
the-
it. I don't
needs
think I've ever
special
met
needed,
anyone
you
who
know.
likes himself so much. And what's with the accent? That dude is just weird. Bernard! Bernard! You can come out now.
That's fine, I'm going crazy hearing
You're
that name.
amazing. That was great.
Yeah, I'm amazing, but must also be crazy for getting in this mess. Do you realize how easy you can get me in trouble?
Relax. Everything's gonna be all right. Want to help me out?
Reporting for duty, sir. If we're breaking the rules, let's go for it. I never do anything halfway.
Let's get started. I need some eucalyptus nectar.
Yes, sir. Right away.
Warning, warning. Musical number underway. Warning, warning. This isn't a drill like a car's life. This isn't a drill. There is a music. There is a musical going on. Warning, warning. I'm not ready for this, I swear.
There we go, Beauty. Just one final touch.
The only interesting part was that when I was watching this, I saw that his layout was not just scribbles, it was actual words. I typed them down in Google Translate and guess what it spelled? This movie sucks. Burn all copies before they take over the world. Burn all copies! Man, even Video Brinquedo knew this was a monstrosity.
Come on, hurry. I want to taste this.
2 drops of orange blossom nectar like so. And that should do it.
One sane man who worked there
Try it.
tried to save the world from being released to the public.
Hold on. Wow. This is
But what
great.
was freeze gonna happen to
It's like yummy.
Really? You like all the flavors?
It's the best I've ever had. It's so good. You are definitely meant to make honey.
I'm just getting started. Tomorrow I'll make some more from these really cool nectars. That'll be really yummy, honey.
What? You can't be serious. Did you hit your head at target practice? You can't...
Why is everyone hooking up with each other? What's going on? Why is everyone hooking up with each other?
Collecting nectars? It's against the rules.
I never said I would get them, but a cook could.
Well, sure, but who did you have in mind? There's a whole swarm of cooks out there.
Hey, Beauty, come on. Show your old pal some love.
Ew, dial it back there, Romeo.
What's the big deal?
Stop sexually harassing her! God, this movie's so gay.
Have to collect nectar anyway, right?
I hate
right.
gay people.
I'll do it, but only if I can scrape the honey pot.
It's a deal.
Ah, jeez.
Sorry.
I just remembered I have to clean the whole swarm of cooks out there.
Hey, Beauty, come on. Show your old pal some love.
Still
Ew, dial it back there, Romeo.
What's the big deal? You have to collect nectar anyway, right?
All right, I'll do it, but only
Sorry
if I
for
can
that.
scrape the honey pot.
It's a deal.
Ah, jeez. I just remembered I have to clean all the dishes up. That stinks.
Hey, don't bum out. I'll give you a hand. After we clean up around here, we'll get in some target practice, I got a funny feeling our arrangement is going to work out just fine.
Yeah, maybe you're right.
I'm sure it will. I'm just yelling for it.
Right. If we work together, we can get what we want.
Well, we better get this honey into the honeycombs. It's a good batch.
All right.
This is
Then
literally too
I'm gonna
much.
train to kick some butt.
I like the way that they don't animate it buzzing and instead just put sound effects so it looks like they're just summoning to the heavens. Okay, bye. Enjoy your summoning. I'm going to the heavens and beyond. Well, that's weird. Oh well, back to being in the army. God, it looks like you're ready to fight Mario.
How's it going, Bernard? Getting used to being a soldier? Wow, what a tough guy. Maybe he should be a chef.
Don't let him get to you, Bernard. That drone's got nothing better to do than to be a jerk.
What are you doing here, son? You want to march?
I don't want to march. I want to watch.
I didn't think so. You're not soldier material. So turn your tail around and puzzle.
Way to go, Commander. You taught those drones a lesson. They'll never disrespect a soldier again, sir.
You're not a soldier yet. You've got a long way to go. And don't think complimenting me is going to help. I can tell you have something to offer, son. But you're falling short of your potential. So I'm gonna train you overtime. Understood?
Yes, sir. It's a privilege. Thank you, Commander.
Dismissed, Private! I don't know
Kill him,
about this.
kill him. Get the knife.
Your Majesty,
Just die during
Why do I bother?
the
It is
turkey.
my
Kill
duty
me,
to
I
honor
said.
a legacy of greatness that has spanned eons. But lately, things haven't been...
Teacher? Yes. How dare you try to kill yourself during detention? That's it. You will have to watch the sequel. Yep, no parts. Just
so great. Honey, not even close to what it was. I know the hive is just sick with discontent that's waiting to spill out.
You're absolutely right. I, for one, can't stand how disrespectful the students are. It's as though none of them values the importance of tradition. Not one of my students appreciates it.
Well, that simply won't do. So, this generation of slackers needs to be told that each one of them is expected to do their part.
Actually, sire, a princess has requested an audience.
With me? Can't somebody else...
this is reminding me of an anime. An anime that's meant to represent one of my favorite animes, that failed in the process. It begins with a B, it ends with an O. Boruto. It's official, guys. Boruto is inspired by Little B. It's official.
Handle this, princess?
Well, it is the Queen's job to instruct princesses how to behave, Your Majesty. That, and she's already waiting outside, so what do you say?
Sting me. Yeah, fine. Do me a favor, Abeluska. See if there's another hive looking for a queen.
Yes, Your Majesty. Of course, if it were up to me, I would be grateful for the opportunity to lead our people and inspire them to greatness. Just a thought.
I swear, what is movies insulting their workers with? It was a Christmas lights, and now Plan Bs. I swear, they teach me to disrespect my manager.
Greetings, princess. I understand that you have some questions for me.
That's right, my queen. If I'm expected to rule, I need to know what it means to take control. In order to lead, one must have enough courage to take initiative, right?
More than you can know. And it warms my heart to meet a fine princess like yourself. Your insights serve you well. Remain true to them and they'll see you through. Are we done now?
One more thing, Your Majesty. I had an idea on how to improve Homeland security. Let's say we had an elite force of...
You may not be able to notice this by now, but I realize that their eye pupils don't move and step their heads. That's why I always do. We can do that ourselves, look. But in a different direction. So, is it either just the Greys being lazy, or just teaching us a new way to move our bodies without having a little detail? Yeah, it's laziness.
Specially trained covert operatives, highly skilled in information analysis and surveillance. Then we wouldn't be vulnerable to foreign attacks.
That's a curiously elaborate suggestion, my dear. It's eccentric enough for a queen, but it's not very practical. We live in peaceful times. There's no need to bother with intelligence. Why don't you run along now like a good little princess?
With all due respect, Your Majesty, it's a smart thing to do.
Nope.
Oh, poop.
Poop? Shh, that's just rude. Goodbye.
Poops. I like how they nearly said, shit. But then like, no, this is for kids. Yeah, but all others are bad, so why don't we just make this one bad? Parents may attack us. Parents are idiots. They can't tell any sexual language, but they can't tell sentences. Oh, so what are we gonna do then? Just, well, say poop. Okay, that works. Anyways, he's gonna even bite us. It's like some stupid kid in 2019, near the end of 2019, an 11-year-old boy's gonna review this later on.
One more thing, Your Majesty. It seems like there's 101 gazillion things a girl needs to learn about what it is to be a lady. You know what I'm saying? We need to look pretty, say the right things, always be elegant, never be controversial, be strong, be smart, be good, be the ultimate be. And know everything about anything in the hive. So, what do I do?
You go right back to class and work.
I guess I'm not asking the right questions. I can't go back. I already know what they're gonna teach me in those princess classes. It's not enough. I need something else.
See, we're looking for Team Duo. Or Team 7.
Well, I think I've got everything. All the nectars that he asked for. Berry flowers and buckwheat and the eucalyptus, the orange blossom, and tupelo. Yep, that's everything. We're good. I wonder how all these nectars will actually taste. Let's find out.
I don't want to get all paranoid, but I got a feeling. I'm so certain that something is up with that girl, I would even bet my platinum tiara on it. The chef is way arrogant, But he doesn't expect much from his students, and his honey's gross. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
I hope she was able to get those nectars. Some of them are pretty hard to find, but that would explain why it's taking so long. Huh?
The beauty is back! Clear out of the way, Beanard! I'm gonna stick the biggest steak of all time!
No! Please don't! Be careful! Just calm down, you'll spill the nectar!
No, I won't!
You're aiming right at me!
She died because apparently it was a TNT bomb. Beanard cried his demise. And the movie's over. The end. Now we can end this video. Goodbye. Just kidding. Oh shit, Beanard's in master. God, my boo.
You nearly spilled all these nectars. Talk about cutting it close. What are you, crazy?
Yes.
That's great! I spend my whole morning gathering your precious ingredients, and this is the thanks I get? I think I was better off without you.
Wow, you must be a soldier, 'cause you sure love to fight. I'm sorry, Beauty. I didn't mean to be ungrateful. I guess I was just worried about the nectars.
All right. Apology accepted. But we have to get out of here on the double. The chef is expecting me. And only me. But you're still gonna help me clean up, right?
Yeah. I got you, Beauty. Let's get you down from there. Hey, Beauty. Why haven't you ever tried to become a soldier?
No, that's not me. I only like the part where I get to hit the target dead center. I actually like making honey, too.
Well, you'd make a better soldier than I ever would.
Wow, that girl bee has incredible aim. She's way better than most soldiers. And I'm pretty sure that's Beanard, who never does what he's supposed to. What an interesting combination. I wonder what they're up to. I better keep a close eye on those guys.
Man, this is pretty cool. Should I end it here?
Well,
What is that? Kill that thing. Kill that thing. Get the rocket launcher, Dave. Get the rocket launcher. I repeat, get the rocket launcher. Why, are you gonna kill yourself? No! I think I saw something terrifying. Oh, let me see. Oh my god! I'm terrified! Kill it! Okay, we got the rocket launcher. Good.
time
Dead.
to check the hive.
What's with that stupid music? Just a
Just
hive with a spade and some bee extinguisher.
That's too bad. This honey just isn't any good anymore. Well, I guess that's it for this hive. Do you come in peace? Oh, these guys never answer.
Oh, sure, whatever.
It's just right. The nectars you gathered will make a great honey.
When did you learn to be such a good cook?
I don't know. I'm still learning. I don't really even think about making honey. I just follow my instincts.
I know what you mean. That's how I feel when I hit the bullseye. But I'm supposed to be a cook, right?
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill. Music note coming now. You've been warned. Music number coming now. I repeat. Music number coming now. This is so wants to be sung.
My destiny, it's all up to me. What I want to be. Oh yeah!
Make the hive safe.
Or honey taste great.
I have to choose my fate.
Which one?
I hear a voice inside of me.
I know that it won't steer me wrong.
That's
right.
all the things I think I might be. My heart will lead me right where I belong.
I'm a drone.
That's cool. I'm a soldier.
You're brave.
I'm a queen.
So pretty.
I'm a worker. I'm a chef. All these choices, life's a swarm of endless possibilities.
Okay, Okay, where have you came from? They don't even know you. What are you doing now? What's this Fortnite emo dance? Man, this should be a new Fortnite dance. Man, look at that. That should bring the boogie down, I swear. That should have brought the boogie down.
So let's see. A doctor, a lawyer, or a dentist, or an engineer, or maybe a gossip.
Or maybe a person who is homeless and is trying to feed his children, who works at Video Brinquedo trying to feed his children. That's just kind of dark. I'm getting extra.
That's not a profession! Really? My destiny. It's all up to me. What I want to be.
Is YouTube a profession? Because that's who I am.
I have to choose my feet. I hear a voice inside of me. I know that it won't steer me wrong. Of all the things I think I might be, my heart will lead me right where I belong. I'm a drone. I'm a soldier. I'm a queen. I'm a worker. I'm a chef. On this journey, this life's a swarm of endless possibility.
All right, nice.
Oh shit, here it
If I
is.
don't make any noise, they'll never see me coming.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah, I am good.
We did it,
This
beauty.
is as
We're
creepy as that
finished.
lost media. Sex video.
Wow!
I mean,
Great
music
job,
video.
Bernard!
Sorry.
I wish I could eat every last drop of this stuff. It's so delicious. You really know what you're doing.
Oh shit, it looks like she's going into some seizures. Going for some seizures there.
That's weird. I wonder what's going on.
You humming?
For the queen!
Dead bitch. Dead bitch.
There we go. Come to Papa.
Sacrifice your life. That guy's a sacrifice. Well, at least he's dead. He looked Justin Bieber.
Our precious hive!
Justin
You don't think-
Bieber.
We're under attack!
Holy
Find an
shit!
opening! We can't get through!
Sorry.
Yes, I've located a point of entry. Stinger armed, commencing my attack run now. For the queen! Oh! Oh! Oh, man, that hurts! I'm gonna bring down your whole hive.
Maybe so, but not today.
For the queen! Oh! Now that's just mean. This lousy
He's
old
dead,
suit,
he's
oh,
dead.
man.
They're probably dead. R.I.P. Worker.
Attention all citizens. The Queen is holding an emergency meeting in the ballroom in 2 minutes. I repeat, this is an emergency. Report immediately.
We should go, Bernard!
And fast. I got a really bad feeling about this.
Of course it is. It is.
It's so sad, but I just knew that this war was inevitable. How are we gonna beat those guys?
Wow! The whole place is full!
He sounds exactly like that kid from Big Tiny Monsters. Call me 911 if you want to be safe, kid. I can take you to a proper school where you'll hopefully learn, become a grown child. Come, save, come. Wink my eyes if you want me to save you.
Everyone's here!
Not everyone. Some soldiers are still missing.
There she is! The Queen is about to speak! What's wrong?
My beloved and esteemed subjects, we have survived a vicious attack. Our great army, courageously led by our valiant commander, thwarted the enemy's advance. But I fear that the threat persists. Our troops, though tenacious and bold, suffered losses. Morale is low, and the danger is great. It's unlikely that our current forces can muster the strength to prevail. All soldiers in training will report for duty immediately. We all must do our part. Commander, do your best to make those boys ready for war. Though we face our darkest hour, we will face it together as a hive.
Yeah.
We have a strategy, an obligation, determination, and we will prevail. We serve the hive, and it's our responsibility to make sure it survives. We will. I promise we'll win the war. The humans will never destroy us.
A few more minutes until this movie's done for. Thank goodness.
Good luck, Beanard.
Thanks, but I hope that won't be necessary. You're the best friend I've ever had. You're special. Don't give up on your dreams. You never know when they might come true. I hope they will.
Beauty, let's go. The soldiers need to prepare.
Beanard's dead.
Oh, right,
dead.
but it hurts every time I sit down.
References! You know those old, Disney Pixar movies where they show up references of their movies? Yeah, here's one. Little Cars. It seems like all the Cars movies want to haunt me now.
Get over it. Would you rather they stung you right in the face?
I'd rather they didn't sting me at all.
Did you get rid of the hive?
What are you, deaf? That's what I'm telling you. I couldn't get rid of the hive because I had a swarm of angry bees in my suit.
Grow up. A big guy like you can't handle a few little bees.
They may be little, but the amount of hurt they can lay on you is huge.
Whatever. Come on, we gotta take that hive out.
I can't. I'm not messing with those guys.
You what? Are you serious?
You don't get it. They have it in from me.
So what? Just spray them. One squirt of that stuff will knock them out for hours.
I don't like shooting them with that junk. It's bad for them. This bee suit is all I got, and it's full of holes. If I go back there, I won't be able to sit down for a month.
What an idiot. Well, you got what you deserve. You can't get near a hive with just a ratty old bee suit. You gotta be protected, because a bee sting can really hurt.
Yeah, I figured that out.
Look, we'll go tomorrow, but this time we'll be prepared. I'll bring the spray to knock them out, and we'll wear brand new suits.
The spray will just put them to sleep, right? I mean, we're not gonna hurt them.
Don't worry, they'll just take a little nap. Then we'll take the hive apart. The honey is really not good.
Oh, man, it's the worst. If we had to live off the money we made from that honey, we'd be bankrupt. If only it was delicious, but it's awful, so they're out of here.
Here's more of the story.
That's what they're up to.
Don't tell them
They want to
lies.
destroy the hive because the honey is no good anymore. What can I
actually an
do?
issue with things.
It's gonna be dark soon. I better come up
All
with something.
beehives have to
fast.
go because they suck and they make terrible fruits. That's how fruits are, kids. Also should research fruit.
Marching, marching to protect the hive. Marching, marching to defend our lives.
Marching, marching to defend our lives from this monstrosity of the film.
We take to the air, all our enemies will despair. Whatever danger life may bring, we'll defeat it with our bodies.
He's dead.
We'll beat anything. Thousands of years of peace and order. We stand as one to defend our borders. Now listen up. We must always be prepared for an attack. The human menace can strike at any moment, so we'll be prepared to strike back. Yes, sir. Marching, marching. Marching, marching, through the skies we roll. Marching, marching, to defend our home. And when we take to the air, our enemies will
I know, this is a musical number. I already warned you. It's gonna be really good.
Thousands of years of
that's how they animated it. Perfect. Final stitching area. I'm sorry for this. This game is finally done. Is that just more background or literally the ground?
Beanard, thank goodness I ran into you.
I feel like my eyes don't work
I
anymore
figured
for
out a way to
looking at
stop
this
the war.
ugly design.
You did
for
what?
so
Wow, that's incredible.
really long.
Listen, I have to patrol the northern border now.
I'll go with you. Look, I found out why they're gonna attack us.
You did?
Yes, because our honey doesn't taste good. But you could fix all that with your special recipe.
How do you know about that?
Oh, I know. Now let's get to it. Every moment counts. So, can you whip some up immediately?
Sure, that's easy. What's difficult is getting all those different nectars. I'm sure Beauty could help us out, but she can't do it all on her own. You wouldn't happen to know anything about it, would you?
Of course. I've seen it done. So I'll fly around with Beauty and help out.
I guess spying on people is kind of your thing.
It's research. There's nothing wrong with that. Spying is such an ugly word.
Yeah, you're right. There's not much time, so let's go.
What about spying on people who want to kill you?
I can't stand just sitting here. I've got to do something to help out the hive.
And you can, Beauty, but we have to get busy. We must collect as much nectar as possible so Beanard can make a batch of his special honey. As long as our hive has delicious honey and we share it with the humans, they'll leave us in peace.
Really? Yeah, unbelievable. Who would have thought the chef's sour honey would have put the whole hive at risk? Incredible.
I'm actually kind of getting
Sour?
cold.
It's gross. So we'll make great honey.
That's right, it's imperative.
Sure, I'll gather the ingredients.
Do you really think you'll be able to get everything I need? It'll have to be enough honey for the biggest batch ever. On top of that, I need to work in the kitchen without any interruptions.
No problem.
You sure?
Yeah.
We'll also help keep an eye out for the enemy.
If the chef shows up, you'll
I
have
like
to run
this
interference
kind
for
of feel
us.
Yes,
because
sure.
you can see
I'll sting 'em
everything.
good.
That
My
shouldn't be
giant
necessary,
screen is not
Beauty.
ruining
I know,
it,
but it would be fun.
so I like this kind of way. It may not
Beauty,
look very
the
good,
situation
but
is very
you can
serious.
see all the
There's no
things
time
that
for
you
kidding
see.
around. Please stay focused
You
on the
don't have
task
to
at hand.
move
Now
my-
get ready.
Screen footage. It's very annoying.
I'm a new man, and I'm ready for action.
These feel great. You're right, it was time for some new suits.
Yeah, I'm all pumped up. Hey, why stop with this hive? Let's get rid of all the ones with bad honey. From now on, we only settle for the best.
All right.
Is that supposed to be bad or good? Because they're just trying to evolve their company, so I'm not seeing this as any fun or anything. I actually want them all to die. Do you? Comment down below. Of
Can you
course you
believe
do.
the
Why
chef
do
has
you
been
don't
missing
need to
since
comment down
yesterday?
below, I
We've
swear.
looked all over the hive.
Yeah,
Probably
you should
hiding
have
somewhere.
texted by then, so yeah.
All right, girls, let's get to work. Someone needs to watch for trouble.
Leave it to me. Beauty can stay here with you.
They just use that same music. This is just too sad.
Oh, boy. Come on, Beauty. We need to fill this up right away.
This is way too sad.
Well, I hope this plan of yours works, Princess.
I'm almost certain of it. Of course, I could be wrong, but let's not think about that.
Of course it was. After all, how are we gonna get that? All that money.
This is absurd. How can they think my honey is anything but fantastic? Moi, I am a professional. Put that in your pot and boil it. You think the honey made by a soldier boy will be better than that of a master chef? And Beauty, you have betrayed me.
Because he's a semi-bad guy. He's not really a threat or anything. Just some guy who gets in your way.
Well. This is delicious. The flavors speak to my soul. But how? It can't be. It's the best honey I've ever tasted. That Bernard, he is a most excellent chef. And I fear
Sounds
that my
the same
honey,
as
in comparison to
Ziegler.
his, it is very bad. And my honey has put the hive in jeopardy. That is terrible. There is only one thing I can do to right this wrong. Wish those kids the best of luck. I can't believe it. I'm not worthy to be called chef. I'm such a loser.
Alright. I got told him that
Kinda hot
and
here.
everything.
I sure
But
feel
that's a
safe.
shoot your ass, you stupid
We're
butt.
invulnerable. We're bee warriors. We're gonna go in there. We're gonna get the job done. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. You with me? I got your back.
Look at the stupid music. This all catchy, but really isn't.
Now remember, don't go in with the shovel till I hit him with the spray. Got it.
I'm just being really clean.
We're being attacked from the south. We're being attacked from
I'm,
the
just,
south.
I'm trying to entertain you guys
Alright,
while this
let's
torch
do
is
it.
playing.
Don't get stuck. We have 2 enemies attacking our southern position. They're going down.
Alpha Squad, Stingers free! And attack!
For the queen!
Keep you, ladies. In this game, please. Little B Endgame. April the 26th. Totally not the same release day as Endgame. Watch our movie.
Come and get it.
Dead, and dead.
Got him.
Oh, I'm
Alpha
dead.
Squad, commence attack!
Dead, and dead. He's all pissed now.
Abaluska! What do you think you're doing, huh? Were you hiding behind my throne?
I'm so sorry, Your Majesty. There's no excuse for my cowardice.
You said it. Now get out of there this instant.
The epic battle. Radar
This is
rifle
it.
Endgame
We gotta do it.
ended.
We need to pour the honey now.
It's up to you. You're the only one who can fly fast enough to open the valve and make the honey flow out.
I hope this works.
Like the pros you are.
Nighty-night.
No! Look behind you, Bernard!
Beanard is dead. Beanard is dead. And they never had to find the honey ever again. And the beehive is dead, and all the bees die. And the companies strive as a company, and later rival such companies as Viania. The end. That's a game with you. What it was. Just saying. We have a few minutes left. We have 5 minutes left.
Beanard, wake up, please.
There.
Please, we're counting on you. Oh no, this can't be happening.
Slap him
After
out.
all this, we've come so close, but now the valve won't be opened and the hive will be lost.
No, it won't.
You alive and sucking.
Look out, guys!
Scared
He's
his
right
beast
on
makes
top of
continuous.
you!
Shit. Oh yeah, why do I care?
I can't believe they got me again.
Fly
This is it.
noob.
Go, Beanard, do it!
Do this movie, please. This should be over by now.
Did you see my awesome save? Now that's what I call a sting!
That's pretty cool, Beauty, but we shouldn't celebrate until we've released the honey.
Sorry.
all that honey. I've never seen that much come out at once. This stuff is delicious. No way we're getting rid of this hive. It's staying right where it is.
Sabaluska. It's tough to be the queen. I have to be so regal and stately and brave. I mean, it's enough to make you mental. This might have made even me a bit crazy.
I think you're absolutely right, Your Majesty. In fact, I couldn't agree more.
We have won the war, thanks to the efforts of a brave soldier. Now, let's show Beanard our appreciation.
You did it, Beanard!
Look, there's Beanard buzzing down! Oh,
Beanard, you're a hero! The whole hive owes you their lives!
Well, thanks, but I didn't save the hive myself. It was us. You helped by finding out what the problem was. And Beauty got the nectars and kept us from being squished. We did it together. I'm no hero, not without you guys.
Well, we all followed our hearts, and we ended up saving the day.
In this movie, I swear, this should be the end. End this! It's done!
You must feel pretty good.
Of course, we won the war.
Yeah, the hive is safe at last.
Yeah!
The hive's safe, but that doesn't mean the future's going to be any brighter for you, Beanard. Come with me. You're under arrest, and you'll be brought before the Queen to be judged.
You're placing him under arrest? You can't be serious. What's the charge?
Settle down, girl. The first, for disobeying the ancient laws of the bumblebee hierarchy and undermining our society. And then there's a second charge for unauthorized entry and use of the honey worker's kitchen. And for the third, making honey while holding the rank of soldier. The fourth is for defending the hive without properly notifying the commanding officer. The fifth...
Give me a break! Don't listen to anything he has to say, Beanard. I think Pointy Head here is just trying to impress us with how high he can count.
Am I hearing things? Or did you just say something disrespectful to me?
No, but if you want disrespectful, you just try taking my best friend away from me.
Shh! Don't argue with the soldier or you might get in trouble too.
Well, I'll let him off easy.
Then let's go. I knew I might get in trouble. I'm not sorry for what I did, and I can't take it back. So let's get this trial over with.
Just end this. My mum's here, so probably it's just wasted all my freedom time. See? Bad framing again! I swear, Video Brinquedo, aka Satan's name. I swear, Satan's pet is so creepy sometimes. Just imagine. Oh, you're going to jail. There.
Oh, the poor boy!
Oh, Beanard, don't be scared. Remember, you did it for good reasons.
Scared? Me?
I'd be scared.
Come on. I'm not scared. Not in the slightest.
The queen of Neverland.
I'm more like terrified.
Good luck, Beanard. A lot of bees are on your side. She must see that you did what it took to save the hive when no one else would.
My loyal subjects, I'm overjoyed that we survived the crisis, but I'm so annoyed that we have to deal with this scandal before we get to party. Soldier Beanard, I hope that you are aware, son, of the severity of the charges that have been brought against you. What are the charges brought against him?
I believe he wasn't in the squadron when the commander called the reserves into action, Your Majesty. And this boy never wanted to be a soldier. I'm certain of that.
So that's like bad.
Mm-hmm.
You can spare me the details next time. Just the broad strokes.
Gee, she really
I can't believe what you've done.
I was like,
It's
I want to be a
unfathomable.
YouTuber.
Something like this
Okay, I
is
kinda do, but
hard to know how to
I don't
punish
want to review all these
properly.
crappy movies,
Okay,
but
think bad.
here we are.
You might be imprisoned or
him.
even banished.
Oh,
Banished.
how horrible.
Commander, sir.
Sweet.
Come here.
Shut up.
Right now.
Leave my little
Your
brother
deposition
alone.
is required.
Just please. He's
At your service, Your
annoying.
Majesty.
Just ignore him.
Answer me this, Commander. What did Beanard do when he was told to report?
Just ignore him.
Was he present when his squadron was called into action?
The fact is, Your Majesty, when I called on Beanard to report, he was nowhere to be found.
Well, that's good enough for me. I can't believe it. Or should I say bad enough? So you're a deserter. And since you abandoned us, you shall be abandoned.
Just a kid.
Silence, everyone. Silence.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for you, Beanard.
Actually,
You're doomed to be alone.
Actually, yeah.
Take this coward from my sight. He is destined to wander the fields in solitude, forever banned from the hearth.
Yes.
That's cruel. Please, you can't.
My queen, this is wrong.
Excuse me. Since when did this become a democracy?
Don't you realize the honey saved us?
This is absurd. You don't actually think I don't know that. Look, I know it was all about the honey. Of course, but that's thanks to the unprecedented skill of our chef. Where is he?
Here I am, Your Majesty.
We must all thank you. We would have no future here without your expertise.
Oh my
Everyone here
god,
was about
this
to become
review may be
history
the
if it
longest
weren't for your
review I've ever
wonderful
made.
Yeah. Sure, everything she
Oh, yeah, I need to
eats
make
is
a
good, but
review.
she never eats the chef's cooking.
Nearly
Right?
over.
Teach her some manners.
I can feel it in the bottom of my royal heart. This man is an exemplary chef.
Your Majesty, you honor me with your praise of my culinary skill, and I would have done anything to save the hive. But alas, I had nothing to do with it. That divinely sweet and glorious creation was in fact made by the soldier boy.
Okay, where was I? Oh yeah. Tomorrow we're going to make a part 2, assuming because the movie's nearly done, and the video's nearly the 90-minute marks. In fact, it's past the 90-minute mark. So, let's end this. Nice. Thank you for subscribing. Like, subscribe, and I hope and share, and make sure that you are not traumatized by those horrible scenes. Anyways, bye.